Hey everybody, how's it going? I know I'm a little late. I'm sorry. I've been not so well lately, so I've been taking it easy a little bit. Here we go, Origami. It is wrapping up. It will come back, but I hope you've been enjoying it. It has a new gimmick that I personally like a lot, the individual HPs. Makes things a little different. Um, Basically what happens is each character takes their own HP instead of pooling it up, and if they hit 0, then they will turn into a ghost form. And in a ghost form, there are various penalties. First of all, your strike shot count will go up by 3 turns, and it will not go down as long as they're a ghost. In addition, their attack and speed are dramatically reduced. And I think the last one is they can't use their abilities or bump combos either. So you definitely don't want them to be a ghost. And one way you can get around it is what my Gilgamesh here has. He has the Mend Berry, happens to be S++, so every turn he'll gain back 1000 HP. So that's a good way to avoid dying in this stage. And of course, the way you lose this stage is if everybody turns into a ghost. Alright, now the minions here are actually quite powerful and have a lot of HP. That the minion on the top right will throw down a meteor that does major damage, and the stars on the left, they do a lot. They do a pretty wide range white blast, and as you can see, it took out almost what was it, 2/3 of Gilgamesh's health there. And now it's going to be those stars' turn to blow up. Boom. Yeah. And the wind doesn't help. It pushes you into the range. So Gilgamesh will come back to life next turn because he got that mend. And there you go. Now he's back into full action. Now you can also spend some time healing up. Look at the turn count of the minions. You got 4 turns, so might as well heal up Gilgamesh as much as I can. Yeah, I probably forgot about the speed loss with Daikoku there. Unfortunate. But there's a gold heart, and that is one of the other ways you can get your health back. The same rules apply to getting health back. If it's a red heart, it'll only heal that character's worth of HP. Likewise here, make sure you hold out for the gold because nobody's attacking for 4 turns. And you want people alive. Come on. Alright, so this, we'll just waste a little time here, but hopefully you've been checking out the news and the Christmas event has started. Noel is here, and those videos should come up soon. I have a lot to record now that I'm feeling much better, so that should be coming out very soon. And there were some bugs with it, but it appears to be fixed now. So if you were holding off on that, now's the time to get back in. All right, back to the stage once again. I would highly recommend getting rid of the what is it? The drummer guy on the left. Basically the one with the skull on him. Because if you kill him, you will get that healing wall, and you will definitely need the heals in this stage. So they're good recommended monsters. Of course, are anybody that has the recovery S M level of bump of abilities. Because you know, getting extra heals generally through this stage is definitely good. But yeah, as you can see, the warps are the biggest annoyance in this stage, so as long as you can handle the warps, that's really what you want going. And I guess it's pretty lucky that I got the Mend S++ on my Gilgamesh. He has come in handy in other stages, so it's not just him. Now that we have Origami here, one thing to note is the Origami pieces around her. They do serve as virtual shields. They're much weaker than shields, but they will get in your way. And there are pinch points available between the stars and those Origami pieces, so do try and get in there because well, the stars explode and you do want to get rid of anything blocking your path from attacking Origami. And the turn counts actually do matter, so I actually do want to take out that left star before anybody else, but clearly I wasn't paying attention. But luckily Daikoku had just enough HP to stay alive. But yes, definitely do take out that left star first and then work around clockwise, I think. Oh yeah, and in addition, as you can see, I don't have any max luck characters here. And that is because it is not necessary for this stage. Because Origami is a direct drop monster, so you're only going to get her from 2 ways. Once you beat the stage, that's a guaranteed drop. And then if you're doing it through local co-op. So, do not worry about max luck, just make sure you bring your null warp characters. Alright, this stage you want to try and stay on top. Not only will you avoid taking damage from that star, well, minus that wind machine getting in your way, but you'll kill the drummer dudes on the top, and you also get some healing walls, which Dodgy could use very much. And as you can see, they throw the bombs, so the farther you are from them, the more damage you will take. So, staying close is always a good thing. Alright, Gilgamesh. And as you can see, even though Gilgamesh got that 1000 HP, because it was the same turn that he turned into a ghost, he's not turned back to normal just quite yet. So, keep that in mind if you have the Menberry. There are strong attacks, such as the laser, which I always forget about in this stage. But they are also there in another stage, so make sure you keep an eye out on the walls. There's an inconspicuous count on the walls that aren't connected to a monster. Yeah. Angry lasers. And luckily I just got back out of there. Still not that big of a deal. Alright, and hopefully Dodgy, sorry. Daki is the Japanese name for that character. Alright, so we're off to the boss now. 21 turns. And that probably means 3 gauges. Yes. And as you can see on the top right, there's a damage wall creator. You may have monsters that take care of them. If not, definitely consider it a priority to get rid of the damage wall. But on the other hand, you can think of it this way: only one monster will take damage, that particular monster, if you end up running into damage walls. So it's not as bad as usual in that sense, because if you really need to tank the damage, only one character will get that damage. But as you can see, once again, the Origamis are around and they do get in your way. They also have laser barriers. So try and get in there so you can deal straight damage to Origami. And another reason why Daikoku is so great in this stage is, you know, besides all the minions being pretty close together, you've got easy access for pretty good damage. Alright, Gilgamesh. Oh, Gilgamesh is also a slayer for Origami, so I don't know if I said that earlier or not. In case I didn't. Alright, so we're wrapping up this stage. Should go for the kill here. Yep, no problem. And yes, I did miss that gauge shot for Daikoku, so you saw that slight damage. It wasn't that bad, but... Alright, so this stage looks pretty empty, but actually, it's actually quite scary. You do not want to end up on top of Origami. See where her hands are at top of her head? That laser hurts. So do not end up on top of her. She fires at every 2 turns, it looks like, so You're not going to have a chance to run away if you do end up stopping above her. So just try to stay on the lower half. You can probably deal a good amount of damage because there's not many other minions to get in the way. You know, just focus dealing damage. Let's see it. It looks like after 6 turns she will call some minions down to get in your way, so that's probably coming up soon. So you do want, if you can get rid of her within that turn, within 6 turns, it'll make your life so much easier. Alright, so we're off to the final stage. Strategy shouldn't be too different here. Make sure you get rid of the minion on the bottom so that you avoid taking too much extra damage that you don't need to deal with. Yeah, ouch, 12k for that bomb attack. Yeah, that was definitely not a smart decision. As a Pierce type, probably should have gone towards the boss to deal some damage, but and great strike shot there. The weak point was right there, so I had to, why not take advantage of it? Daki strike shot, she explodes on every bounce, so pretty sure I was hoping I would stay in there, but oh well. And alright, so SST, sure, he'll slow down, but he will do that fixed damage to Origami, and that is that. And there you go, there's a guaranteed drop at the end. So theoretically, if you run this 50 times through local co-op, max luck, done. But this really isn't an easy stage, so maybe not too many people out there who are trying to max luck her. But there you go. 2 drops because it was local co-op, and that's it. So until next time, bye bye.